There are a lot of frauds who are psychics, but I don't think all of them are.
It's money. There's money to be made, and you're preying on vulnerable people who want to talk to the people of the past, their family members who they miss, and you're charging money to do that. It's just, I have a lot of issues with, is this really real?
Yeah, except the problem is you're skirting the real issue. Because yes, there's a lot of money to be made, and yes, there are clearly charlatans out there. But are there people who legit can do this?
The dreams and goals that I see you wanting to achieve, are they career?
Yes.
Because I see career focus, this talent, this career. So yeah, do you want to do TV? You got to do TV.
I want to give a little bit of credence to it because there are two different types of skeptics, right? There are the naysayers who were like, this never happens, this is not real, there's no such thing as a psychic medium. And then there are the skeptics who are saying, I want to believe it, but prove it, sort of thing.
And who's Desi Boy?
Oh no.
That made me cry. Wow, that's his dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, there's an interesting thing that I heard from a friend of mine, anecdote. His mom came in, he's an only child, and she said, I want to do something fun. I want to go see a psychic medium. So they sat down with this medium, and during the reading, she turned over to his mom, and she said, does he know about your other son? And my friend was confused because he's an only child, and he's like, what other son? Looked over to his mom, weeping. Before he was born, she conceived another boy with her husband and they miscarried, and she never told him. How could you know that?
I'm trying to see, there's one specific bird he sends you guys, so I'm just gonna see which one it is. Okay. He's telling me that he sends you guys cardinals.
Yes.
Mediums, again, they're the ones who talk to dead ancestors or dead people from vulnerable people who are looking to connect for closure. And then so they use techniques called cold reading, which they just learn the body language off the person they've just met, and they suggest questions based off that, or hot reading, which many of them, especially who do readings online, are known to do, and that's when they gather intel ahead of time.
They cheat.
I gotta tell you guys, I didn't believe in this at all. One of my friends talked to this psychic, and the psychic looked at my friend and said, I think you're pregnant. She's like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? She was pregnant and didn't know it. She said, you should talk to this woman. And I did, and it was my phone, and it was mind-blowing.
Harvey, you are the most Googleable person ever.
No, I swear, first of all, it was before TMZ. I talked to her, and she told me something about my grandfather who I had never met. And I went to my dad, and this stuff was true. It was obscure, weird stuff. And it was all true.
He keeps telling me he's got your dog. He's got the lab. He keeps telling me it's the lab. The Labrador's here.
Possibly.
He's also telling me I have to say Billy. Billy's with him. It's gonna be either William or Bill.
That's the dog.
Shut the hell up! That was his name!
There may be some questions surrounding psychics and psychic mediums, but you know, in addition to it being profitable, it sometimes can be a real life tool. Law enforcement consults a lot of psychics and psychic mediums in order to solve crimes.
But a lot of that's BS too.
And I'll say that we did a study at LAPD where we compared the use of psychics to investigators in solving homicide cases, and we completely debunked. They were not effective at all. In fact, what they do is they distract investigative efforts from genuine resources to investigations.
There are skeptics who want to believe, and there are skeptics who say, I'm never going to believe, but then something happens where they give you one detail that nobody else knows. Maybe you don't even know.
And it's not a yes or no thing. It's a specific thing.
Can I ask you, honey, do you understand what I'm saying when I say that she was, oh, by the way, she said, how's Jerry?
He's doing great. He's at work.
Okay.
I do think that there are some people that are just like, you know, trying to have snake oil. They're trying to just profit. But I do think that people have gifts, and those rare people that do have gifts, they also live here and they need to make money. So, you know, you gift the gifter.
The Northridge quakes. It's like, why didn't a psychic come forward and say, hey, this quake is coming, everybody prepare? But they didn't. Like, there's so many disasters.
No, but they can't tell everything that's going on in the world.
A psychic can supposedly look into the future.
So Ashley is dripping with skepticism because I can see it on her face.
So much. Let's go over how this would have to work.
Give us the math, girl.
Yeah, we can't see time. We experience time. We can see space. Right? For example, you can't see the moment I began this sentence. It's a manipulation of space, right? So that would imply that these psychics can tell me exactly what's happening in some random town in Australia right now. But they can't. It would imply so many other skill sets. You can't cherry pick the moments when it works and the moments that it doesn't. That's coincidence. That's not scientific evidence.
But then notice how mediums are so prominent in Western culture. For cultures that believe in reincarnation, there are no dead people to contact because there's no spirits floating around. So it's just specific to the culture in the West.
Which means it's just a belief.